helicopter, and I'm going to kind of walk you through how to fly it and the basic controls of what we do here. So our primary controls, we have the the cyclic. This is how we're going to maneuver the aircraft forward, backwards, left, and right. Over here on the left-hand side, we have what's called the collective, and this is how we're going to increase power to the engine as well as increase our altitude or decrease our altitude. And then down here we have pedals, and this is how we're going to turn the helicopter left and right, as well as we have brakes on there that allow us to stop if when we're on the ground. I'm going to show you just kind of the basics. Right now we're hovering. This is actually utilizing the autopilot systems to actually hover the aircraft, so we're going to cancel that out, and we're going to show you how to fly. So I'm going to take off here real quick and get us moving, and then kind of walk you through the stuff. So I'm going to push a little forward on the cyclic here and pull the collective up, and that's going to get us going forward. All right. So there's a couple different things that we'll be looking at here. We'll be looking at our air altitude, which is over here on the right, and our airspeed. So the way we adjust our airspeed is with the cyclic. We're going to push forward to go faster, and we can pull backwards to slow down. So we're going to speed up here a little bit. It's at a nice, comfortable airspeed. And then to adjust our altitude, which is here on the right-hand side, we're going to use the collective, and we'll pull up to increase altitude, or we'll push down to decrease altitude. So I'm going to get us nice and happy flying along. And now to turn the aircraft, we're going to push the cyclic in the direction that we want to go. So if we want to turn right, we're going to push the cyclic to the right, and depending on how far I push it is how steep of a turn we get into. Pedals here will actually allow us to adjust. It's essentially like turning a car, but it allows us to adjust the nose of the aircraft. So one of the cool things about the UH-60 is when we're turning, we actually don't need to use our pedals as much. It'll actually automatically do it for us. But if we wanted to move the tail that's behind us and we wanted to move it to the right or to the left, we'll use those pedals to adjust, and that'll maneuver the aircraft. These are used a little bit more during slow speeds when we're going through like trees and whatnot. We want to make sure that our tail's not hitting any trees, or when we're in the ground and hovering, we want to turn around and look at stuff or maneuver the aircraft to where we want to go. So let's take this over here. Some other cool things about the UH-60 specifically to the mic is our autopilot system here. So I can actually activate my autopilot system, and I can adjust everything just like cruise control on my car. So I can set my altitude and my airspeed. We'll set altitude to say 2,000 feet and airspeed to 120 knots. And the system will automatically do it for me without me having to touch the controls at all. And it'll also, I can plug in a flight plan to all the points I want to go to, and it'll fly the entire route by itself. It'll also hover for us. It'll take us down to a hover, and we can sit there. We can, with hands, obviously we keep our hands on the controls for safety, but we can have our hands off the controls, and it'll keep the aircraft in a hover safely. This way we can use our time and our attention on other things that may, looking at a map, talking on the radio, talking to each other about something that's going on in the outside that we need to pay attention to. And we're back in Hood Army Airfield. We'll go ahead and turn off the autopilot. Bring us all down. So here I'm just going to slow us down a little bit and be pulling back on the cyclic, lower the collective a little bit. That way we start to descend and have a nice smooth landing.